Hello everybody. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to, I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, oh gosh. There we go. Hi everybody. Let's try that again. I'm gonna try to save you from all the mess, but we'll see. Okay, so today we're gonna make a moon. Let me see if I can pull up comments down here. My name is Liz. This is the Crafty Queens page. We are doing a segment in Craft Around the Clock, so if you're not a part of that free group, feel free to join it, so that you can watch crafters Monday through Friday from sunup to sundown, and sometimes they even have special things on the weekends. Okay. Let me put this on here for my daughter real quick, guys, while I'm pulling up comments. She's been asking me to glue this back on for her. Let's see. There we go. She got a little cute, beautiful photo album for Christmas from my mama. And this little memories tag fell off and she wants me to glue it back on. I'm gonna glue that back on and then we'll get started, because I haven't been meaning to do that for her, like I said, for about a week now, and I haven't. Okay. Who's drinking their coffee? One of my favorite services, a cookie sheet. Ooh, that's a good idea. I do have them down here for that reason, but we're gonna use it as a tool today. Good morning, Miss Lisa. Yes, it's frosty here, and we got like another at least half an inch on our driveway. My poor husband, y'all. Every time he shovels, we just get more. Hello, Miss Lois. Denise is here. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Teresa. Hello, Tracy. Hi, Bonnie. I just wanted to do something besides something flat. I thought about a tile. I could have done this, something else, but I wanted to do something besides something that was flat. So we're going to use this, which was kind of like a craft that never kind of made it. Okay. It's a craft that was started, but never made it. Hello. Oh, thank you. Okay. So let me take a swig. Good morning, Miss Nancy. I'm gonna set this over. I think it's pretty cool. Now she'll be so happy with me. She'll be like, that only took you 7 to 10 business days, lady. We're gonna use some cornstarch. Yes, happy Thursday, Miss Barb. It's already Thursday. You guys, bowling is tomorrow. I so look forward to my bowling days. I love my bowling days. Thought it was, that's a really good idea. Yeah, I have 2 or 3 down here that I've ruined because you're not supposed to put them in the dishwasher, but when you're on autopilot after a holiday, listen, it's all, the children are lucky they have not been stuffed in a dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Miss April. Thank you for dealing the queens. Girl, I need a spoon. Let's try this. And so I've ruined some of them, and I brought them down here to figure out what in the heck and doodles I can do to make up for that. And I never have done anything with them. But today we're going to use this one as a tool just to kind of help, because this, I really could use like a cutting board or some sort of raw piece of plywood or something also, but I don't know why I just grabbed this today. But I'll set that over there, and I do think you can do a lot of cute projects with it. So we got some cornstarch out. Hopefully that's good. I'm still new to making this stuff with clay. Hello, Remake It Pretty. How are you? Good morning, sweet lady. She called me. Hello. Okay. Now let me see. Oh, here's the clay. All right, so we're gonna make a moon. Let me put the lid on that. And we're gonna make a moon that goes over this. Okay. So obviously it'll be like curved, and then we'll make a few stars. Okay. My son's obsessed with oh, and he can use it to put something in. My son's obsessed with the galaxy, the universe, he wants to be an astronaut, okay? So we're gonna make something for him, and we're gonna make it with this. Okay, so I don't ever want to touch this, but here we're about to go. Hold on, how do I get out of this? It's fine once it's like workable. It's when it's like, you know what I mean? Good morning, Miss Lori. How are you? Let me get it. Let me get it. Okay, it's not so bad today. It's not so bad. It's sitting in my basement, and it's like 9 degrees in Ohio right now. But we got more snow, like we needed it. And we did not. Let me see. I don't think I should mix it until I'm ready. we are using up the rest of this. Oh my. Oh my. We're using up the rest of this Crayola brand air dry clay. I want to try the foam clay. I actually have some foam clay from Paint Pixie that we're going to try soon. But I do want to try the foam clay that Crayola makes. I think for clay, I prefer, for the regular like air dry clay, I prefer Sculpey so far. But I've only tried Sculpey in this. And I tried Dollar Tree, and that's a no-go, ma'am. That is a no-go. Okay, so how big do we want our moon? Let's see. Maybe a little. That might be pretty big as it is. Okay. I'll leave it alone. We had a cold front move through. Oh, what is it, 80 down there in Miami? She's like, we're shivering in our 70 degrees. It's 16 in Texas. Oh, maybe it's not 80 in Florida. Our high will be in the 30s. Oh my gosh, I haven't looked. But in Ohio, the last several days, it's been like teens and 20s. We had like one good day. Like, it was like 60 degrees. And the stuff is so hard to get out. Is half the problem. And we thought it was about to be summertime, and it's not. Good morning, Miss Debbie. How are you, girl? Formflex. Never heard of that one. Okay, I'll try that one. It's cold in Florida. Okay, but when you say cold, what do you? Yeah, see, Denny, 70. I'll be in my flip-flop. When it hits like 65, I would say. Like, I'm in flip-flops here. So, okay. That's gonna have to do. Let's see. You go there, ma'am. Good morning, Miss Patricia. How are you? -4. Ooh, gosh. I'm scared to look. I'm scared to look. I'm scared to look. But yeah, my car tells me the temperature. So this morning it was not, or was that yesterday? One of these days it was 9 degrees, and I was like, ooh. All right. I probably need to wash all the crustiness off of this too, but here we are. I don't know. Maybe I won't be able to really, because it's got like a ledge, you know what I mean? So let's do this. Let's do it this way. It doesn't crack. It's cold here in Florida again. I like the Crayola. I like the Crayola in the bag. Oh, okay. Good morning, Maureen. How are you? Miss Joe is here. Good morning, girl. Doodle Denise Designs is here. Darlene, good. Wow, I missed a lot of you. Good morning, everybody. Holy, okay. I think this is good. This is as good as it's going to get. And I never put any cornstarch on the bottom of this, so hopefully this works. This is just parchment paper. Okay, and then I think how I want to do this is by grabbing a circle and just like, because I'm gonna do a crescent moon, not a whole moon. Not a whole moon, not a full moon. Good morning, Mel. How are you? Okay. Okay. Oh, some of my goobers are coming off. You get what you get today, guys. You just get what you get. Let me do, that's too small. I think I'm gonna do maybe this might be big-ish. That's good. Okay, let's do that. All right, so we're gonna do that. And I'll take like something like this, and I'm gonna get my water here. I'm gonna dip her in. And then I'm gonna try to avoid all the boogers I just put in my clay from my rolling pin. Oop. Maybe I should do like little, there we go. Like little bits at a time. Good morning, Miss Linda. How are you? You guys got any crazy plans for the weekend? I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look, y'all. I'm hoping it's just a chill weekend for us. Okay, and then we're going to take this up, and then I'm just going to move it down a little. So I'm just using the same circle, Moving her down. Okay. And I think I avoided all the boogers. So we should be good. So there's our little moon. I'm gonna leave it there for a sec. This we're gonna use for our stars. Okay, we're gonna do some stars. Good morning, His Girl Designs official. Welcome, you will love. You're in Southern Ohio? Where? I have family in Southern Ohio. It's not Portsmouth, oh my goodness. South Point, Chesapeake area. Today is a you get what you get kind of day. Good morning from Southern. Well, welcome, Miss Michelle. Thank you, Denise. Jeanette's from Ohio too. I wonder if I knew that. I feel like I probably knew that at some time. But you know, there's lots of sisters. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna smooth this out real quick because I'll forget. And then we can move on. I want to try to make texture in this moon by using the rough end of a sponge. I feel like, you know, you should be able to cut a little circle out of a little sponge. Are you April? And then use it as a stamp. How did this already happen? And then use it as a stamp. I feel like it's gonna be fine. I feel like it'll be fine. Okay. Cynthia, I know you're not. Yeah, that's crazy. -4. It hasn't been negatives in a few weeks for us, thank goodness. Those are never fun days. Those are like, walk the dogs as fast as you possibly can and hope that they're tinkling on the way out type of days. Those are the days I don't want to go outside. And I love outside. Okay. Now let me see if I can fix all my boogers. It doesn't really have to be perfect. So like there's like a ledge up here, but because we're gonna make a crater, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't want like the lines from the lid showing. There. So this is what we have so far. And I left it kind of nice and wet. Let me take a drink here. This is colder than Ohio, I know, right? It's 14 today. I think when I see 9 degrees, it was either this morning or yesterday. Now I'm getting my days mixed up. Good morning, Miss Darlene. How are you? All right, this has to work, you guys. It has to work. In my head, it works. In my head, it worked every time. All right, so let's see. And then I feel like you ought to be able to take one of these. Okay. Now I can't really like, okay, but I think I got the gist. Let me see. I just need a circle. And it doesn't have to be a perfect circle because it's a crater. Okay, so now see how that's like really rough on that side? Good morning, Miss Mary. 26 in South. Man, you guys are really getting some crazy weather. Okay, I'm gonna see if it works. I'm just gonna stamp it down. I think maybe I ought to put, like, make sure it's good and moist on the top here, and then maybe I ought to try to stamp it down. And if this doesn't work, we're gonna smooth it back out and act like it never happened. Okay, let me try to get like one right here easy. I'm not pushing real hard because I don't want to flatten my clay. So I'm just kind of gently giving it a little pressure here and there. And it'll give it some texture. Hold on. Oh, you could do it that way too. Stop. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you, I promise. Let's see. Look at it. Can you guys tell at all? You could do a little face in here. That would be cute. You can make this super cute. He's getting a little older. He's like 9, and he's got like a lot of fun, bright stuff in his room. And so I'm trying to kind of like do something in between, like super adult and not like little tiny kid. All right, so the next thing we need to do is make some stars. Get my hair on my face. Maybe 3. Okay, so the way that I want to do the stars is gonna be, dipper in my water, not my coffee, is gonna be, I think we can do them very simply. Think of whenever you type the word stars into your phone and you see those very simple, we ain't doing the most, we're doing the simple stars. They're really like diamonds. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll make it prettier, but that's what we get. And then I could even do like elongated ones so they're not all exactly the same. Need some more water. I think I like those even better. They're kind of big. Good morning. They're a little big, but they're gonna work. I'm trying not to mess them up too much here. There we go. All right, so now we've got some stars. I'm gonna take some water and I'm just gonna like rub it on the edges here and then figure out how, because like, oh, maybe I could pinch it. Because I kind of want them to be like almost inverted, like this. This star might look a little whoop-de-woo, but listen, gotta learn somehow, right? Okay. And then I'm gonna smooth out the top in just a moment. We're not worried about that right now. My finger. You could use a paintbrush too. You don't have to act like a cave woman. You could also use a paintbrush. And I'm just kind of, and I'll put these up too. You could have left them straight, but I think they're pretty when they're like this. Now don't be looking at the tops yet because we haven't smoothed them out, but just to where they're not perfectly straight. And then you do this one. How am I doing on time? Normally I go live for Craft on the Clock at 9:15, but I waited. I was a slacker and a procrastinator, and you know what? I had to grab an 8:30 slot. So I got home from the bus and into my snowy driveway at 8:20 and I ran down here. I had everything that I wanted to do figured out, except I just knew I didn't want a flat surface. Okay, now on the top here, you could probably use a brush, honestly, or maybe the more condensed side of that sponge we could do. That might work, I don't know. Could try it, but I think just your finger and some water is probably the best bet. And then I'm just gonna kind of like straighten all those out. And I don't know what stars actually look like, because by the time we see them, it's just light and they're probably long gone. So these are gonna be how they are. They're gonna be the way they turn out. I'm not sure if they have bumps in them or not, but ours do. Okay. Okay, so let's pull those up to show you. I guess I could have put them all in the same area. Look at those little stars, just real simple, real super simple. And he'll love it. Like he ain't gonna care. He ain't gonna care. I want to fiddle fart with this a little bit more. That's just, I'm so glad that works. Okay. All right, now let's set this to the side. I like how I got all that cornstarch out and then didn't use it. I'll get a container for that. Let's set this to the side. And we're going to focus on this now. And we are going to take it off or leave it on. I think I'm going to leave it on. And because it all will need painted. And we are going to paint the whole thing with black chalk paint. That's what we're going to do. So here's this, and uh-oh, where did my black go? Oh, it's right here. I moved it. Just stay there. Everybody stay where you are. Okay. So I'm gonna use some black chalk paint. I'm just gonna give this one big coat of chalk paint. Now wait. Should I do this after? Hold on. I think I need to do this after. I think so. I spank so spanky. So, what I might actually do is, put these back over here. We might need to glue these on first. So I'm gonna do black first just to cover up all this pink and gold. And then, but our sun, moon, and stars are gonna be gold and silver and gray. So can I wait? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on just in case. Now, what I'm gonna use is Titebond. And obviously this has not taken 3 days, hasn't had 3 days to dry because I kind of want it to form like around our cylinder there. So hopefully this works good. Okay, and just use a little brush. My dryer stopped. I don't have to scream no more. Okay. Just gonna put a good coating on those. And then I need to flip this. Hold on. There we go. All right, then I need to flip this over somehow, some way, someday. Did my comments stop or did everybody fall asleep? Let's see. That has black paint on it. There was black paint on the palette knife, so you can ignore that part. You don't need to do that. And we're gonna get some more of this. Good morning, Miss Judy. How are you, girl? Sorry if you said that 27 minutes ago and I'm just now seeing it. Sometimes I gotta refresh to see new comments. Every once in a while. Facebook just likes to make sure I'm awake and alert. And I am, half the time. Okay. All right. And then what I'm thinking is once we get this on here, we start on the other side and we'll let this sit for a minute and try to adhere, you know? Once I get it on there, if I need to reshape the front of it a little, I could. All right, so there we go. Now we've got some Titebond everywhere. And now we're gonna just pick, I don't think it matters because there's like no, this just comes straight up. There's no like front. So, oh, there is a line right here, so maybe I'll do it there. Okay, so I'm gonna just throw our crescent moon on our thing here. Try to be gentle so that I don't get all my texture out, but I could put it in. Okay. And then I'm just making sure I form my stuff back up to where it was. And then for our stars, we'll have one here. We'll have one here. We'll have one here. You could go all around with this, but I think that'll be pretty dagnab cute. Good morning, Kelby. How are you? You're cold, Miss Judy. I hear that, girl. Let me wipe this off here. Somehow I got, good morning, Miss Carol. How are you? Somehow I got, hello, Jody. Black paint on that. All right, take a swig. How we doing? So 8:30, so 9:15. We got this. All right, I'm going to go around here and just clean up any mess I made while I was getting that on here. And try to make it look like I wanted it. I think the stars are pretty darn good. It's just these points. Okay. And then if you need to like re-stamp your stuff, you can re-stamp your stuff. You can even put a little bit of other texture throughout there. Okay. So I know it looks like a mess right now, but that's what we have so far. So while that's drying, guys, hold on. I got this black paint everywhere. I'm telling you what. I am telling you now. Let's see. There we go. There we be. Okay, so we got that started. That's gonna take a couple minutes to dry, so I'm gonna start on the back here. I'm not gonna put this brush down either until I'm done. And I'm just gonna put a layer of chalk paint on the back. And then we'll go around to that side once it's had a second to adhere. You could put some blues and purples and magenta through here too to make it really look like it's got some galaxy vibe going on. I'm gonna go all around it. Just trying to give it as much time as I can before I touch it. And if it cracks, it's the moon and stars, guys, so who cares, right? The moon and stars does have cracks. We don't know. We see the stars 5 billion years after they're here, so we have no, maybe it cracked. We have no clue. Okay, so let me see. Now I think I might need a softer brush. Might be okay. I'll worry about the top and the very bottom off this live because I just have 45 minutes. So I'll worry about that and it'll be done in the pictures and videos when you see them on Facebook, but probably not on this live. All right. And then I think I'll take one of these softer ones and I will get my turntable to stop turning. And just go in, get that there. So that all the pink and gold's covered up and the clay, everything's all one color to start. And I'm being as gentle as I can because I don't want this to flake everywhere or start peeling back up. Okay. And I'm hoping we keep a lot of our texture from our sponge. I did it a few times, so once we get our silver on there, hopefully we'll be able to see it good. And then our star. Okay. Gonna touch up the top, and like I said, the top and bottom will be done off this live, so I don't need to stress too much about that. Okay, so let's take a look here. We've got one solid good coat of black to start. I'm gonna give this a dry, And then we're going to put some gold and silver on there. Hello, Miss Cynthia. How are you? What's that going on? I'm going to use some Rub and Buff today in antique gold and silver leaf. I was going to do gray paint on the moon first, but we did black. It's fine. Loved your interview with your daughter. Thank you, Judy. She cracks me up. She's 10, so she's like at that age right now where half the time she's hysterical and fun, loving and sweet. And then the other half the time she's trying to claw out her brother's eyes. So this is going to be fun. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, I'm going to focus right here now so we can paint. I remember, I think from the age of like maybe 11 to 20 or 30, she'll not be as close to me. And then I think once she has a child when she's 47 years old, according to my husband, then she'll like us again. She'll understand how it all works. Like my household daughter is the same age. Oh my gosh, Shanna. It's a mess. And he's 1 year younger than her, so he's 9, she's 10. Listen. They'll be giggling and squealing and having the time of their lives, and then all of a sudden I hear like elephants coming down the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. She did this, he did that. I hate his face, all the stuff, you know? I'm assuming that's normal. I don't know. Okay. So, let me put a little bit of this on my thing here and not put my elbow in it. And I'm going to do some gold too. So I've got some silver and gold. I did not think I opened this yet. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to take, so this is what it looks like right now, guys. So just kind of a matte, bland mess. We're going to put some gold on our stars. Trying to show and do. Oh, I can't breathe and do that at the same time. Good morning. I missed somebody. I got 12 minutes. Oh, we're going to just get this on. Hello, Eva. We're just going to get this on here. And then I got to figure out my life on the rest of this, but I think I know what I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to take Little Dottie and Big Bubba, and I think I'm going to put some dots of gold around too, so that it looks like some stars that are further away. Okay, so that's what one little star looks like so far. I'm going to move on to the moon. That's what I'm going to do. Let me get this on here. And if you mess up, you can do black paint and do it again. No big deal. Okay. Trying to smooth this out without touching anything else. Okay, so we got a couple stars in there. I'm gonna move over to the moon since I'm short on time. And that way I can kind of show you a little bit of what I'm thinking there. I think what we're gonna do, let me make sure that's totally dry, is we are going to put some silver on our moon. And then if our craters aren't shown, we can add some black wax to kind of get down in there and show that texture. At least that's what I'm thinking. I know my dogs are letting you know they're neglected. They're like, she keeps us in here when she's live, and we hate it. Okay. I know, baby. Yeah. So you can see the texture. At least I can. I don't know if y'all will be able to, but at least I can see it. But we're gonna need to bring it out more. So that's what we'll do. That needs washed. Needs washed. Here we go. So then I'm just gonna take like this brush, like a more narrow brush, I guess, and I'm going to get down here. Okay, so that way we can kind of, and then I am gonna hurry my butt up on the moon so that I can do the black wax with you. And then my son can have this for money, for change, anything small. His wallet could go in here. He is so cute. You guys, the cutest thing in the world is when you take a kid to a cash register and they're like learning how to count money and pay themselves and stuff, and they take 27 years to check out of any place right now, and it is adorable. So he has his little wallet, right? And anytime they lose a tooth or something, they get something. Or if they have birthday, people give them money, whatever, right? And so he has this little wallet that's like bulging at the seams because he's gotten change back so many times and he refuses to leave any of his money at home. He needs to take it all with him. So he, last time we went to Dollar Tree, he was trying to count all that change and he might have spilled that all over the counter. But you know what? They gotta learn, right? Okay. All right, so I think that's about as crazy as I'm gonna get with that right now. I can always touch it up if I need to, but so I don't know if y'all can tell at all, but you can barely see. It almost looks like crackle, like an itty bitty micro crackle. You can see our little texture, but I'm gonna dry this and throw some black wax on and see if that helps at all. Where is my wax? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's right there. Right in front of my face. And then if we have time, I'll move on to the last star too. But that's what I think I might do. I don't think we'll have time for the Big Bubba and Little Dotty dots, but those will be on there too. I could put his name on here. There's a lot of different things we could do. You could sponge, like I said, sponge some other colors in there too. All right. And I'll touch up anywhere. I was trying to kind of get it to crack, but it won't. But I'll touch up anywhere that you can see the silver on the black, like where the black's supposed to be. I'll touch all that up with black paint. So we're gonna take this Jolie black wax, right? Finishing wax, top coat, yeah, black wax. And I'm just gonna take a soft brush. I need 17 soft brushes, here we go. And I'm gonna get some of it out. And I usually like grab some and then I just kind of put it on the lid to play with it. And then what we'll do, we got 6 minutes. Good morning, Shalon. How are you? What we'll do is what? We're gonna do something. Hold on. Throw our wax over top of this silver here, and especially over those parts where we did our sponge. And I think I'm even gonna do it on the sides too, you guys, because I like the way this is looking. You gotta probably, you probably ought to let this dry fully before you blend too hard, but I'm gonna try to gently blend. We're gonna try to gently blend. And if it looks bad for this round, I'll wait 2 or 3 days until this air dry clay is fully hard, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Let's see. Take a dry paper towel, and usually I do this really hard because I'm working on wood or something, but with the air dry clay not being totally cured, I'm just gonna gently do something. Ooh, it's kind of like, I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna wait until it is totally cured, and then we're gonna reapply it because it's smearing right now on top of the Rub 'n Buff, so it needs some time. So let's go ahead and kind of correct all that. Yeah, I'll wait 2 or 3 days, and then I'll add our black wax, and that'll get down in there in those nooks and crannies and really bring out that pretty texture. Okay, trying to make sure here I don't have any streaks, because that's not what we want. All right, so you can see it a little bit better, but yeah, see all these like flaws? I'm just gonna cover them with black chalk paint when I'm all done. So I'm gonna move on to the last star here, because we got like 4 minutes. And then we can go check out who's next on Craft on the Clock. I'm so glad that the sponge worked. I've been thinking on that for like days. Like, I think you could use a rough end of a sponge to make texture for a moon. Little craters and stuff. I'll be curious when this dries if there's any cracks. I think it would look really cool if there was, but we'll see. Can y'all hear these dogs? They are crying. They're like, ma'am, come and love us. Okay. And I can get a smaller brush so that I can get in even tighter up here, but gives you the idea. Gives you the idea. Oh, yes, please. Then take this, get me some black paint, just kind of clean it up. So it'll look better the more I do, but it's starting to come along. I think he's gonna love it, because it's gonna be like his own little hidden compartment, and he loves anything. And I think he can use this as he gets older too. I was trying to kind of, because Alana in the last year has changed quite a bit, and what she will and will not accept is her decor. So I was hoping to do something that he can use as long as he wants. So that's why I kind of went classy. Okay. All right. Now, once this does dry, I think even like, see how there's like some black peeking through? I even think some black wax on those might be good, you guys. So I'll let this fully dry over the next few days, and then before I get the pictures, I'll black wax it, and then I'll be able to really like roughly blend it and get it down in there, and I think it'll look better. On this side, you could do anything you wanted. We could do more stars or whatever. I could do his name. I don't know if I'll do anything or just leave it for now, but that'll give him something cute for his little room that doesn't take up a lot of space, that he can hide stuff in, but it just looks like a decor piece, and he can use it as long as he wants. He will. It's cute. Thank you. I have a Bichon and a Maltese Yorkie mix and a Maltese, what's the underbite dog? Starts with an S, I feel. Shih Tzu mix. We just got her a few months ago from a family member, so I'm pretty sure that's what she is though. And so that's what we have. They're all hyperallergenic because I'm allergic. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Cynthia. I think so too. You guys, let's go check out who's next on Craft Around the Clock. I appreciate you joining me today, and I can't wait to post pictures and get this all done and show it to them. So let's go check out who's next, and I will see you again as soon as I can, okay? Bye, guys. Have a good one.